everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Upgrading the pedals on your bike can have some great benefits, but it's entirely optional. Investing in a set of clip pedals as well as cycling shoes can change the game for your rides. Not only will you experience a more stable and solid ride, but you will also come to find that it is a way more comfortable ride since the stress and discomfort of your arch from your foot is alleviated. Most bikes that can be purchased online come with pedals called toe cages by their obvious form. They look a little something like this. While you can still have a great workout using these types of pedals, you'll notice that the more you ride, the more discomfort you may begin to feel. A discomfort that is commonly experienced from using the toe cages oftentimes is pain in the arch or in the center of the bottom of the foot. This is because most of the time the weight that you place on the toe cage isn't properly distributed. Not always your fault. It can also be because of the one-size-fits-all nature, and therefore creates pressure at the center of the foot, causing that pain and discomfort. Numbness in the toes is another common discomfort experienced using toe cages. This is usually because a rider will attempt to achieve stability on the pedal by shoving the foot as far forward as it can go, and therefore placing most of the weight at the front of the toe cage. Oftentimes, this causes pointed toes on the downstroke and as well as that numbness. Making the simple change from toe cages to clip pedals can instantly solve these issues that you might be experiencing. So please allow me to show you everything you'll need to upgrade. So everything you'll need is linked in my Amazon shop. At the end of this video, please click on the link down below to shop the items. If you find yourself riding almost daily, this upgrade will be worth the investment. So let's go ahead and get started with the pedals. There are two types of pedals commonly used in cycling. First one is SPD, second is Delta. You can choose either of these for your upgrade. They both function great. I personally don't have a preference when it comes to choosing one over the other, but in my experience, I found that most bikes in public spaces are equipped with SPD pedals should you decide to take a ride outside of your home. My personal bike is equipped with SPD pedals as well. Whether you decide on SPD or Delta pedals for your bike, you'll need these three things. 1, the pedals, 2, the cleats, and 3, your cycling shoes. In case you're concerned about your new pedals fitting onto your current bike, the threads on the arm crank of your bike are pretty universal. It would be rare if your new pedals didn't easily screw into your bike, so not to worry. This Venzo SPD kit linked on my Amazon shop comes with both the pedals and the cleats that you'll need to attach to your new cycling shoes, but you can purchase them separately if you wish. You can remove your current pedals and attach your new pedals with the wrench. Once you've done that, it's time to attach your cleats to your new cycling shoes. When it comes to cycling shoes, there are so many options. The main thing to look at when you're shopping for them is their compatibility. Most sites will have pictures of the bottom of the cycling shoe, which is important to look at while shopping. If you notice the bottom of the shoe that you've selected has only 2 screws in the middle, that shoe is only compatible with SPD cleats. However, if you notice the bottom of the shoe has 3 screws in a triangular position, that shoe is Delta compatible. And lastly, if you notice that the cycling shoe has both 2 screws in the middle and 3 screws in that triangular shape, that shoe is both SPD and Delta compatible. I'll save my cycling shoe recommendation for the next video. In this Venzo kit that I purchased from Amazon, everything you'll need to attach your cleats to your shoes comes with it. I highly recommend this purchase. Here's how to do it. So you'll notice that my cycling shoes have these screws in the middle, which means these are SPD compatible. In the Venzo kit, you'll get your 2 cleats, an Allen wrench, 4 screws, and 2 washers. Let's go ahead and begin placing the cleat at the bottom of the shoe. Now, placement of the cleat on the bottom of the shoe is extremely important. Now, the great thing about this brand of shoe is that placement of the cleat slides. Rule of thumb is usually you want to have the cleat centered with the ball of your foot. Now, depending on the anatomy of your foot, this can be higher or lower. To get these cleats installed, we'll begin by placing the cleat on your preferred space with the pointed side up. Next, we'll place the washer on the inside of the cleat like so. Next, we'll grab 1 screw and place it in position. Doing the same thing on the other side. Now I usually like to have everything put in place and then tighten it with the Allen wrench. We'll repeat the process on the other side. So this portion will be attached to your bike. This will be attached to your foot. Placement or finding the clip can be a little tricky at first, but gets better over time. Rule of thumb is kind of putting your toe in first and then placing your weight into it for it to snap in. The Delta pedals are slightly different. You'll notice at the bottom of this cycling shoe, it has that triangular setup, but it also has the setup for SPD. So these are dual clip cycling shoes. You'll notice the pedals for the Delta clips are slightly different than those of the SPD. This is to support the triangular shape of the cleat. Let's go ahead and install these cleats onto our cycling shoes. In the similar way that we installed the SPD cleats, we will install the Delta cleats by placing all the items loosely before tightening them with our Allen wrench, or in this case, a Phillips head screwdriver. Again, it is important to keep in mind the placement of the clip so that it coincides with the ball of your foot.
I hope you found this video helpful in making your decision to upgrade those pedals. We'd also love for you to subscribe to the Cadence Club. Lots of rides and insights on demand for only $1. Head over to thecadenceclub.com.